Welcome to online lecture series in organic chemistry, and we are discussing the metallurgy. In earlier video we have seen two types of metallurgies, that is pyrometallurgy and electrometallurgy. Third type is hydrometallurgy. Now hydrometallurgy, this is the most selective method for the separation of metals or extraction of metals from ores, and it is based on the formation of metal complexes. Now in hydrometallurgy, actually this hydrometallurgy, it is applicable to the extraction and purification of noble metals like silver, gold, etc. Now the ore of that particular metal, for it is first of all treated with a suitable reagent like sodium cyanide, and that metal, that is silver and gold, it is converted into soluble complex. This water soluble complex, it is separated by means of filtration, and first of all impurities are removed, and this complex then further treated and we get the pure gold or silver. Now there are two steps. This hydrometallurgy involves two steps. Step 1 is leaching and other is displacement reaction. So in leaching reaction, first of all, the concentrated ore, it is treated with dilute solution of silver cyanide and kept agitated by the current of air. So this gold from the ore, it is treated with aqueous solution of sodium cyanide, and air is passed through this aqueous solution of sodium cyanide containing gold ore. So this gold combines with cyanide, sodium cyanide, and there is a formation of water soluble complex, gold complex. So this is the leaching, step 1. Actually here in this step, gold forms the stable gold cyanide water soluble complex, leaving behind the impurities. So this complex, water soluble complex, it is removed from that mixture and impurities left behind, and this water soluble complex, it is further treated with zinc by displacement reaction. Actually this zinc displaces gold because zinc is more active than gold, so it displaces gold and there is a formation of zinc complex, and we get the solid gold particles. So step 2, it is a displacement reaction. So this impure gold, it is further purified by electrolysis or suitable method. So this is what is hydrometallurgy. In hydrometallurgy, two steps are there: leaching and displacement reaction. In leaching, first of all, the ore containing gold or silver, it is converted into suitable water soluble complex, and most important reagent used in hydrometallurgy, it is sodium cyanide. And in displacement reaction, the gold or silver particles, these are displaced by zinc, and then the desired metal, it is purified by means of electrolysis. This is hydrometallurgy. Now what are the steps involved in pyrometallurgy? Now we are first of all focusing on pyrometallurgy. In pyrometallurgy there are 5 steps which are common in some of the steps are common for other metallurgies also. For example, the first step, that is concentration of ore, it is common in hydrometallurgy as well as the other electrometallurgy, etc. So first step is concentration of ore, second one is calcination, then roasting, then reduction of metallic oxide to metal, and then refining of metal. So there are 5 steps: concentration of ore, calcination of ore, roasting of ore, then reduction of metallic oxide to metal, and refining of metals. We will discuss one by one. First step is concentration of ore. The removal of unwanted materials or gangue particles, for example sand, clay, etc., from the ore, it is called as concentration of ore or ore dressing or ore benefaction. So during concentration of ore, as soon as ore is taken out from the mines, then the gangue particles are removed and ore it is concentrated, so that the extraction process becomes economical. So removal of unwanted materials like sand, clay from the ore, it is called as concentration of ore. Now the common operations carried out during the extraction of metal from its ore are: the first operation is mining. The mining of ore, it is the process of taking out the ore from the mines. And actually there are two important terms related to this mining. Now when an ore occurs near the surface of earth, then it can be directly dug out from the surface of ore. Such a mining process, it is called as open pit mining. And when an ore is taken out from the greater depth, then the mining is called as deep mining. So two types are there: open pit mining and deep mining. In open pit mining, ore dug out from the earth surface directly, and from deep mining, the ore is taken out from certain greater depth of the earth, and such a process is called as deep mining. The next important operation, it is hand picking. So this will help for the concentration of ore. Now if the impurities present in the ore are quite large in size, or having different color than the desired ore, or we can say impurities are quite distinct from the ore, then such impurities, these are removed by means of hand picking itself. Hand picking, actually this method is hardly used for the concentration of ores. Especially it is used for the concentration of gold ore and cinnabar, that is the ore of mercury, that is HGS. Now next operation for the concentration of ore is crushing and grinding, as well as pulverization. Now the big lumps of ore are crushed into smaller pieces with the help of jaw crushers or by hammering in hammer mill. Whereas the process of grinding the crushed ore into fine powder with the help of stamp mills, it is called as pulverization. So after hand picking or mining, the ore is crushed, first of all crushed into certain larger particles and then into powder by means of pulverization. So this is also one of the important step. And then such a powdered ore, it is further concentrated by using these three important methods, that is gravity separation or hydraulic washing method, electromagnetic separation, and froth flotation process. So selection of the method depends upon nature of ore, and First of all, we are going to discuss the gravity separation or hydraulic washing method. In gravity separation or hydraulic washing method of concentration of ore, actually this method, it is based on the difference in specific gravities or densities of metallic ore and gangue particles. Generally, this method is applicable when metallic ore or ore particles are heavier than the gangue particles. For example, this method is commonly used for the oxides such as hematite, oxides of gold, silver, and ores containing lead, tin, because these ores are heavier than the silicates or gangue particles. Now in hydraulic washing method, there is a use of hydraulic classifier. This is the hydraulic classifier. Now in hydraulic classifier or in this method, finely powdered ore, it is dropped into a reservoir called hydraulic classifier from the top. So from the top of this hydraulic classifier, powdered ore is dropped into this tank. Actually this is conical tank. There is a provision for inlet of water from the bottom, and there is an outlet at the top from where gangue particles are removed. So first of all, ore is charged from this top. Then a powerful stream of water, it is introduced from the bottom of this reservoir. From here the water stream is allowed to come in. Then crushed ore, it is mixed with the inward stream of running water. So as soon as this ore mixed with this inward stream of running water, then the lighter gangue particles come up and it will come out through this outlet, whereas heavier ore particles, these will settle down at the bottom of tank and taken away from this outlet. The heavier metal particles settle down and can be separated easily. Actually, this conical shape of the hydraulic classifier, this is also useful. The conical shape of reservoir helps in reducing the velocity of water and thus prevents the ore particles from being carried away along with the water stream. So this conical shape of classifier helps to settle down the ore particles and only allows the lighter gangue particles to come up. So this is what is the hydraulic classifier.